been a while since I made a video, so we are going to go over some of my stuff. First, we have a G&G Armament CM16 airsoft rifle. It is an AEG. It is not gas blowback, but you get about 3,000 rounds out of the battery that's in it, and it pushes them out at about 400 feet per second. I made a 1 1/2 inch riser, and it has a Tasco Pro Point 1x30 red dot. I have a 3,000 round drum mag, also by G&G Armament. I have a 900 round mag and a 300 round mag for that. I wouldn't want to get shot with that. It's pretty gnarly. Next, we have the Crosman DPMS SBR full auto steel BB gun. It has the fun switch on the side. This one's very realistic. You can break it down like a real AR. I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do another video, but I've done a bunch of stuff to it. I took off the cheap plastic sights and put on real metal sights off of my Sig Sauer, and it has a Vulcan tactical suppressor. It has a laser. It has an Exion red green dot, and I basically made my own little sling mounts out of a shoelace. So that one's pretty cool. 1,400 rounds minute. That's about 1,000 rounds minute. You definitely hear this one kicking a little bit faster, and it's steel BB. It has 2 CO2 cartridges powering it in the magazine. It's pretty cool. Next, we have the Sig Sauer MPX, and this is a pellet rifle, and currently I have loaded, we got those bad boys in there. We got copper magnums, 10.6 grain. I haven't shot it with them yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I have a 60 round magazine that I made out of 230 rounds, and this is probably the only MPX like it in the world, I think, because I did lots of stuff to it. I made an 8-inch suppressor. I cut 6 inches off of the front stock. It's a mag pull for grip. I cut off a significant amount of the rear stock because if you've seen any of my previous videos, I'm running the 12-gram CO2 cartridge adapter, and I still wanted a little bit of a stock, something to rest your arm up against. It has a 1-inch riser that I made at work with a Hiram red-green dot with a laser. Puts the pellets out at about 500, I believe. I don't know. I don't have a chronograph, but I've watched lots of videos. And these air guns, he did a chronograph video with it, and I believe it put them out at around 4 something, but with them copper magnums, I'm hoping to get a little bit better results for damage on CD stuff if I can do another video like that. Okay, on to the pistols. 2 of my pistols my aunt is using for pest control, and so I have a Crosman Vigilante and a Crosman 1008 Repeat Air from like 1998 out on loan. Currently I have my Umarex UX357, and that is CO2 powered, and that is loaded with steel BBs. This one's very realistic. You can open it. It's really nice. I hard mounted a rail at work. I basically tapped and drilled for screws. I covered them with epoxy, but I tapped and drilled for screws in the top, and then I epoxied it onto the pistol. And I took off the laser that was on it to put it on the Vigilante for my aunt. Next, we have a Crosman SNR 357, and this one's pretty much the same thing. This one I have loaded with pellets, though. It's got H&N terminators in it, and this one I also mounted another Picatinny rail for a laser to the top. But I took the laser off that I had on here, and I put it on the DPMS, because it just, why not put a laser on the DPMS, right? Anyways, so then we have Umarex 40 XP. This is a steel BB. It's pretty nice, semi-auto. That was, I think, my second BB gun I had, but yeah, I like it. It's very nice. Next we have my other airsoft gun, and this is a 6-hour M17, and it's the CO2 version, not the green gas version. I have 2 magazines for it, and I definitely wouldn't want to get shot with that because that puts them out at 450 feet per second, and it produces some energy actually. That is chambered in 6mm hard plastic BB, and I have tracers loaded also to aid in seeing where they are going. And that is some of my little collection. Oh, I guess I also have 2 other belts for the SIG and 3 rifles downstairs, but those are like, I don't know, they're nice, but they're like daisies and stuff. Anyways, this is my little collection that I have up here, and yeah, hope everyone has a great day.